Aloha, this is Dr. Martina and welcome. Tara Brach is one of my favorite Buddhist and meditation teachers, and she tells the following story. There's a little girl in school and they're in drawing class, and the whole class gets to draw whatever they want to. So the teacher starts walking around in the classroom, checking in what they're doing, and stops at her desk and asks her, "So what are you drawing today?" And bright-eyed she answered, "I am drawing God." And he kind of chuckles and he tells her that, well, nobody really knows what God looks like. And she, without missing a beat, she says, well, they will in a minute. How about that confidence of that child? What happens to that confidence? Well, life happens and we forget. But not only do we forget about our artistic skills, we also forget how we were able to naturally embrace pleasure when we were children. We explored, we touched ourselves, and we found pleasure within our bodies, and we had confidence in that. So in this video, I want to tell you what happens to that confidence and how you can find your way back home. When it comes to expressing our sexuality, the reprimands come in hard, often, and early. As young children, we explore our bodies with enthusiasm and curiosity. When we get caught touching ourselves, our caretaker's reactions play an essential role in developing the lover within us. If the response is negative, which it is most of the time, we think something is wrong with us, and we lose our confidence and forget that seeking pleasure is intuitive. Shame is associated with pleasure, and it can remain part of our sexual experiences for a very long time. And all of this just happens because we've been told or because we think there is something wrong with us. But our sexuality is intense and it is a big part of us, so we keep going and start exploring our sexuality with others. Depending on the quality of sex or the emotions that are part of the experience, we can relearn how easy and incredible pleasure feels. But most of us don't experience good sex because no one is teaching us, or for that fact, our lovers. We hear how wonderful it is, but we can't feel it. We can't orgasm. We think we're the only ones. We have erectile challenges or other circumstances that are making it difficult to connect with that pleasure again. So we think there is something wrong with us. So the knowledge of intuitive pleasure seeking remains buried. But we keep going and we keep trying. A lot of us even push through and past physically and emotionally abusive relationships, still trying to find that intuitive pleasure again that we subconsciously are very much aware of. And some of us have to disassociate our genitals from our hearts in order to endure the sexual experience that we have, in order for our memories to be buried. But we still keep doing it and we still keep trying because we don't want to think that there's something wrong with us. We want to believe that, we want to have that confidence again. And you can. Depending what your journey has been, you may need some help. You may need the support of some friends. You may need the support of a professional like me. Whatever it is, I don't want you to give up on that journey coming back home to that confidence of that childlike confidence that we have for our lover within us. And one of the ways that you can do it is starting with one simple but very powerful question, and that would be that you ask yourself, what kind of lover would I be if I wouldn't think that there is something wrong with me? And really sit with that question and let the feeling of freedom. There is a big gap of freedom that comes up, a big chunk of freedom that comes up with that question, because your mind can go there immediately. What you would be like as a lover if you would not think there's something wrong with you. That's how you get the ball rolling. And like I said, if you want to, and then you create your own opinion about sex, your way of, and you start your process of healing your sexuality. And if you need the support of a professional like me, please connect with me. And I'll be more than glad to start this journey with you. Thank you so much for listening, and you take care of yourself.